Shalom. Time magazine had another anti-Semitic piece, anti-Israel piece, the Jewish Star, and the bold headlines, why Israel doesn't care about peace. It is so, first of all, a lot of people are going to see the headline, they're not going to read the article. But on the face of it is so absurd. Israel cares about peace. They've twisted themselves inside and out for peace. They gave back the Sinai to Egypt for peace. They made all kinds of concessions with Jordan for peace. Barak, when he was prime minister, offered Arafat everything Israel could possibly offer the Palestinians, and still Arafat said no. He stormed out of the meeting. He started Intifada number 2, 1,000 dead Jews, dead Israelis. And then Israel pulled out of Gaza and said to the Hamas, okay, make a country. You got freedom now. And what did Hamas do? Thousands of missiles over 8 years aimed at killing innocent Israelis, and they are very clear they want Israel destroyed. And even the supposedly moderate Abbas, with whom Obama's pushed Israel into making peace negotiations, the map in his office shows no Israel. The curriculum in his schools talk about how terrible Jews are. They train their kids in summer camps to fight with weapons. They honor murderers. He says he's never said that he agrees to anything like a Jewish state. There should be 2 states maybe, but neither of them will be Jewish. That's the moderate guy. The Palestinians, and if you check the Palestinian polls, overwhelmingly over 3/4 say that Palestine should go from the Jordan to the Mediterranean. Excuse me, there's no Israel in that picture. And 3/4 say they agree that armed violence is a valuable and legitimate means of dealing with Israel. And so who doesn't care about peace? It's the Palestinians. But the Time magazine editors, they put Israel on the front. Another classic anti-Semitic blood libel. Now, when you actually open up the article and read it, they make an interesting point, which is Israel's cynical, about peace. They've been there before, done that, tried it. What do they get? 1,000 dead Israelis, blown up buses, missiles from Hamas. So excuse me if they're a little fed up with it. But they do mention that in the article, but most of it is the old-fashioned, classic anti-Semitism thing about money. That Israel is a successful society, they know how to contain terrorism now, and so they're not so ready to make peace. That is bonkers. It's a complete lie. If you look at the polls, the studies, and you say to Israel, are you willing to make peace, even if it means giving up a significant portion of your strategically necessary West Bank, they would do that in a heartbeat if they thought they were getting a legitimate case. This is just classic anti-Semitic claptrap lies. Time magazine should be ashamed of itself. And I don't know what else to say, but how disgusting it is. I'm giving up my prescription for Time magazine subscription. It's just a ridiculous anti-Semitic magazine.